guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. Now for today's video, I wanted to share with you guys some products I regret buying. It's been a hot minute since I've talked about some disappointing products. So I thought, you know what, let's just sit down with you guys and talk about some products I've recently tried and have left me feeling quite meh, quite sad, quite like, why did you do this to me? A lot of times we not only invest our money but also our emotions into a certain product and we really want it to work. But when that does not end up happening, you're left feeling lonely, so lonely. Not like properly lonely, but it's very sad. And that's what I feel about all of these products because I really wanted them to work. And I want to share my own opinions with you guys as well. Now, please keep in mind that skincare, hair care, makeup are pretty subjective. Some things that might not work for me might be your absolute favorites, and vice versa. So these are just some things that didn't work out for me. If you are planning on buying any of these, check out multiple reviews. Check out reviews of people who have a similar skin or hair type to you, and you might find that it might work for you. Now, for me, my hair, my skin, everything super dry. That's my skin type. Super dry. Sahara Desert dry. We all know it by now, so I'm not going to repeat it a lot of times. So these are my opinions of all of these products, and I wanted to share with you guys what I feel about them and give my 2 cents on things, so it might help you in making a better decision as well. So without any further ado, if you want to know about certain products that's just me feeling very meh, that disappointed me and I regretted buying or even getting them in PR, then please keep on watching. Let's start off with the one and only hair care product I have on this list. I have my Dromenco Ayurvedic Hair Brew Oil with me right here. Now, first of all, it looks really cool, okay? I'm not gonna lie, because you have all of these jari booties and these leaves, methi dana and whatnot suspended in oil here. But it also makes me feel a little icky, I'm not gonna lie, because I have this feeling like, what if any of these have like some growth in them, like a bacterial or a fungal growth in there, and the oil goes bad and then I'm applying it on my hair. I have that icky feeling, but we're gonna keep that aside. First of all, there are not a lot of things that I mentioned on the packaging. I did receive this in PR, so I don't know if the product that they're selling also is the same. Like, there are no stickers for like expiry or usage directions or anything, but even that kept aside, like all of that kept aside, let's move on to the product in itself. Now, I tried out this hair oil. It's a very thick hair oil, okay? It's a very thick hair oil, and it just does not get properly massaged onto your hair and scalp. Like, it stays wherever you put it. Like, it's very difficult to put it on your hair because it's so thick, and that also makes it very difficult to remove. Like, if you shampoo your hair thrice, I'm not even kidding you, that's how many times I had to shampoo my hair, and one of those were like a clarifying shampoo time as well. So yeah, this is a very thick hair oil. I sort of struggled with it, I'm not gonna lie, and that's why this makes it to my list, because the last thing I want is my chumpy to be stressful. That is my oil really getting massaged well? Will it wash off? Your chumpy time is your relaxation time, and you shouldn't be stressed when you're doing it. And this oil really did stress me out, and it just, I don't know, it wasn't like a very nice experience for me overall to just put this oil on and remove it. I wouldn't want to see if this would give me hair growth or not, or would make my hair growth thicker or anything, because of how stressful it is to put it on and then remove it. So that's why this makes it to my list of products I regret buying. Let's move on to skincare now. I have a couple of products in here. Now, I have to start off by saying that I try and not put things on this list which I've already talked about in different reviews, because that's what the reviews are there for. But then there are some products that are so disappointing that you have to talk about them over and over again. It's like a PSA of sorts that, do not buy this. But of course, again, at the end of the day, it's your decision if you want to buy this, because I have my 82 East Patchouli Glow Sunscreen drops with me right here. I have reviewed them fully, so if you want to see my full review, I will leave a link for you guys up in the eye. But in a nutshell, this is basically a sunscreen oil, which honestly does not make sense in a hot and humid country like India, especially now that we're going into summers. Deepika has launched another sunscreen which is more lighter texture. I haven't tried that out. I'm still traumatized by the amount I've spent on the initial launch. Now, the Ashwagandha Bounce was also something I did not really particularly enjoy, but this was more disappointing than anything else. It just felt very sticky and heavy on the skin. It did not get absorbed into the skin, and overall it wasn't a product that A, made sense, and B, felt good. And that's why I'm talking about this even in this video after doing a full-on review on this. Again, if you want to check out the review for my full in-depth views on this, you can do that, but I would say this is not something I would suggest you buy. And I've not seen a lot of people actually talk well about this. Only few here or there would be like, oh, I love this because it gives my skin a glow, but that's it. mostly, like most reviews that I've seen are of people who have not enjoyed this. So I don't think this is something you should be spending your money on as well. Now, this next product might be slightly controversial because a lot of people seem to swear by it, and I wanted it to work for me so bad. I'm almost about to finish it. That's how hard I tried to like it, but at the end of the day, I just did not like it at all. I am talking about my Cetaphil Gentle Skin Cleanser. First of all, look at my usage. I have the tiniest bit remaining in there, so you know I truly did try to use and like it. But the thing is that the texture of this cleanser is like that of a moisturizer, so you feel like rubbing a moisturizer on your face, and it's a little difficult to take off as well because it does not foam up or anything of that sorts, and you're removing a moisturizer with water. So think about that. It is a little difficult. Honestly, I could make peace with that if it worked, but I always felt like my pores were clogged, my skin wasn't completely clean, and I did break out after using this. And I thought it's maybe a me problem, but then my mom also tried it and she also broke out after using this, and we did not change anything else in our skincare. So it was just this thing that was new that came in, and we both broke out. So that was a little sad because Cetaphil is supposed to be a brand that's great for like sensitive skin and to make sure it's the most gentle product and all of that. But this one sadly did not work for me. It broke me out. My skin always felt heavy and clogged. And if you're someone who uses a lot of sunscreen or a lot of makeup, then this is not going to be a cleanser that's going to be strong enough for you. Even after double cleansing, I felt like this wasn't really making sure that my skin was clean. So yeah, although I do not want my skin to feel stripped and completely like clean, but this did not properly clean it, so my pores were always like dying, and that showed in my skin, and I was breaking out so badly. It wasn't even like funny how badly I was breaking out. But yeah, sadly this is something that makes it to my list of regrets while I wanted to make it to my list of must-haves. I want to talk about a serum now, and this is something I did talk over on my Instagram, but I want to do like a more in-depth sort of a mini review here as well. I am talking about my Inde Wild Vitamin C Serum. This is enriched with ashwagandha and turmeric, and honestly the starting point of this is completely wrong in my particular opinion. Now, first of all, the packaging is faulty. I don't know how, but it was leaking when it came to me, and it still leaks from I don't know how and where. I've been keeping it vertical and the product is down till here because a lot of it did leak, and then I did try it out as well, but it just leaks and it's just annoying at this point. I don't know like where's the leakage happening from. But the reason why I did not like this was that it already had a tint to it, so you can't tell if the product has oxidized or not. And right now my product is like completely oxidized, like fully oxidized without even it being open. I think this has been open for like this oxidized way quicker than this video, but yeah, it was so quick to oxidize. And because it also did not work that well on the skin, like I did not see any effects or changes on my skin when I got it. I feel like it was already oxidized to an extent because it was leaking, so obviously there was air that was contaminating the product, and vitamin C is the quickest thing to oxidize. So yeah, I feel like the packaging needs improvement, the formulation needs improvement. They have a tint in there already, like they have a yellow color in there, so you can't really tell if it's starting to oxidize or not. But once it has oxidized, it will completely turn brown, so you can like tell that it's completely gone off. But yeah, this was sadly something that did not work for me, both in the way that it's made and in the way that it showed up effects on my skin. I want to talk about a lip balm next up, and I did talk about it in my trying new lip balms video. So if you've not checked that out, I will leave a link for you guys up in there so you can go ahead and check that out. But this one is from Nathabit. Now, Nathabit as a brand does not excite me at all, but I still end up trying a lot of things because you guys always want me to try things from Nathabit. But let's just come back to this lip balm for right now. This is their Beetroot Crush variant, and I've talked about it extensively in my lip balms video, but I'll quickly give you a summary. It does not work. It's not a good lip balm. Straightforward, as straight as an arrow. Basically, starting from the fragrance point, which is a very chemically sandalwood fragrance which lingers on, so that's very nauseating for me. I don't like that. I don't like the texture. It's very hard to pick up, and it's a variable texture throughout the pan, like it's different in different areas. Somewhere it's more softer, somewhere it's harder. It's weird. It also has some sediments in there and this weird flour that they've put in that makes it even more difficult to pick up the lip balm. Overall, it's just not something I would suggest to you, even if it's an affordable product, because you're going to be ending up wasting whatever amount you're spending on this one. Let's talk about some makeup products now, and I have 3 to share with you all eye makeup, because I've been really experimenting and trying out new eye makeup products. So the first thing I have to share with you guys is this Kaja Beauty Bento. Now I got this one as a gift with purchase because I picked up some products from Kaja Beauty and I've done a full haul as well. So if you want to check out the haul, I will leave a link for you guys up in the eye. But coming back to this eyeshadow trio, I can honestly see why they're giving this out as gift with purchase, because the eyeshadow quality is just not up to the mark. The shimmer shadow, the first shadow in here, is absolutely gorgeous, so I have nothing against that. But the matte shades in here are so patchy and so difficult to blend. Let me quickly give you guys a swatch so you guys can see as well. They are extremely patchy and they're very, very difficult to blend out. So once they go on, they just do not blend out very easily, and that's why they make it to my list of regrets. I honestly feel like these are very expensive for what they are if you end up picking them up by themselves, because I feel like this is around 1600 odd rupees. But yeah, they are very, very patchy and not worth it at all. A brand like Mars has much better eyeshadows than these, so save your money where you can and spend it where you really want to and should. Now to end this video, I want to talk about two different eyeliners, but both of them are in here for the same exact reason, so I'll talk about them together. The first one comes from Blue Heaven. This is their matte eyeliner. Now I picked this one up because it had beautiful colors and I wanted to try them out. The color that I have right here is a brown variant. I also have their green variant, and the other eyeliner I want to talk about comes from Mars. This is their free flow eyeliner. Now the issue with both of these eyeliners is the fact that they just peel off your skin. So let me give you guys a demo because I think it's going to be a little difficult to just make you understand like that. First of all, there's no stopper in here, so you get like a gloppy product out like that, which is a little inconvenient. So you have to like really clean your brush off to get like a precise stroke. But what I'm trying to tell you is that once you apply it on, like for example, I have it on here, we let it dry. All right, we'll just let this dry, and I'm going to do the same with the Mars eyeliner as well, so you can see what I'm trying to tell you guys. This one has a stopper, but it still comes out very gloppily on the wand. So I'm going to apply it right here and we're going to wait for it to dry. I'm just waiting for them to dry down slightly. They do take slightly longer in drying down as well. So you have to keep that in mind if you are planning to invest in this, that this will take a little bit of time and dry it down, especially if you have hooded eyes. If you open them up, it will transfer everywhere because again, it's not like a quick drying formula. I think the brown one has dried. So let me try and demo it out. Mars one is definitely wet right now. So let me try and demo on the brown eyeliner. What I'm trying to say is that once it's completely dry, if you rub your finger like that, it will roll and peel away. Do you see that? So that's what I'm talking about. It will completely go away, and I've not even applied that much pressure. Honestly, I've applied very less pressure. The same thing happens to the Mars eyeliner as well. It's completely wet right now, so I don't think I can do it right now because it will smudge like no one's business. But I think this is great if you want like an easy cleanup liner. That's what I'm trying to say. But also because it's so plasticky and so peel offy, once you apply it on the eyes, it feels slightly stiff on the eyes, and once you're blinking and everything, it can crack up really easily as well. So that is my main issue too. I'm gonna wait till the end of the video if this Mars one dries down and I can demo it for you guys. But basically, in a nutshell, those were some products that I regretted buying, and I gave you guys all of my valid reasons for my regrets as well. Let me know a product that you have recently picked up and you regret buying, because it's like a PSA for all of us. This is a community and we try to make everyone aware of products that you shouldn't be picking up. But that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you did, then don't forget to comment and subscribe. It would mean the absolute world to me. I love you all so much. But wait, the Mars liner. Oh, it's still wet. It's still wet in the middle. Let me try and do it just on the top part, which has dried down, so you can see what I'm trying to say. Yeah, see, it's smudged, but the top part, which was dry, is rolling away. But yeah, I hope you get the point. I hope you understand what I'm trying to tell you. It's wet, so it will not completely roll away. Oh, now you can see. Yeah, so that's what happens once you have this eyeliner on. It completely pills and rolls away. So yeah, as I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then don't forget to comment and subscribe. It would mean the absolute world to me. I'll see you guys next time. Till then, take care and invest your money in places that you should be investing in. I hope you never have a product you regret buying. That's my wish and hope for you. I love you all so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Mwah. Bye.